Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this magnificent Monday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life is awesome. Did you have a good Father's Day? Not as good as mine. Ah, man, it was bliss. It was bliss. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. What can we learn from low notes? Low notes can be very, very telling, guys. Very telling. All right? All right, with that said, let me honk a few, high and low, and we will take it from there. High and low. I played a couple hours, high and low. Now this was, the inspiration for this was a video that my guy Dion sent. Okay? Maynard. Okay? And he is playing, if you haven't heard it before, Somewhere from West Side Story. Now as you'll see in the video, he's a baby. I mean, right at the absolute height of his powers, well, the beginning and then the height of his powers. It was all in front of him. And guys, the first note from Somewhere, the opening soliloquy, which he does by himself, starts on a low A. It is beautiful. Pops. There is no strain to it anywhere. We'll come back to that. It is gorgeous. Now, if you all know the piece, and later on he soars up into the heavens playing all this. But guys, just like every single day, I play the high notes, and we got to play the low notes and caress the baby. You have to do it. Now, there is one way, and one way, well, I'm not going to say there's only one way to do it, but there is one ingredient that you must have. Relaxed corners. You have to. Now, many of the top guys, Marciano, could not play low. Some of the screamers, you got to get into a middle C before it starts sounding anything like a trumpet. Guys, the great ones, Cat Anderson and all of them, can play the low notes as well. But what do they have? Guys, if you can play all the high notes, it doesn't matter. Bargeron supposedly could play a double C before he could even play a low C. When he first started, he was a kid. Guys, one thing and one thing only. His chops are too tight. That's all there is to it. It's as simple as that. Now, Bargeron at that time, and I don't know anything about him. Didn't know him at that time. I don't know him at this time. He's obviously doing something right with the tongue and everything, but at least at that time, couldn't play a low C. Chops are wrong. Chops at corners are tight. Case closed. Now, what caused them to be tight may be a different thing. Probably overblowing and not proper use of the tongue. Okay. Now, Bilger. His chops are tighter than Maynard's. He doesn't have the low notes that Maynard has. Now, I'm just picking on Bilger. He's a name. Everybody knows him. Everybody knows him playing, so I'm using him as a point of reference. I've said millions of times he does an excellent job with the Philadelphia Orchestra. I am not knocking him. But guys, his chops are not great. Now, obviously, like 99% of the trumpet players who ever lived, he doesn't have the upper register of Maynard. But guys, he doesn't have the lower register of Maynard either. And that is because of his tight chops. Now, look at his corners. He's stretched more in the middle register, whatever he's playing there, He stretched more there than Maynard does above double C. All right? Now, and again, I'm not knocking Bilger. Principal trumpeter with the Philadelphia Orchestra. I've never done that, and he's been doing it for a long time. He's doing something right. Bathtub Bach and a C trumpet. It works. It works. If that's what you want, knock yourself out. Me, I'd rather have the whole enchilada and have my low A's sounding better than Vacchiano's, and obviously my A's above high C sounding better than Vacchiano. See what I'm saying? Now here's another thing. Did you ever see Maynard's mouthpiece? Now they've changed over the years. For the most part, there's no cup at all. It's almost smaller than a 1SB. And he's getting those low A's. Guys, the bathtub Bach and the stretch lips, collapse lips into the cup, it's not the recipe for great chops. It's not. You can make it work for orchestral, third trumpet in an orchestra. You can make it work with a C trumpet. It's not great chops. All right? Not knocking Bilger, just using him as a point of reference. All right? Check out the clip down below. Brilliant. All right? All right. Love you all, guys.